Welcome back to Japlanning, episode
6.
Yeah, we're not going to Japan in 2020, thanks pandemic. So the reason that we're not going is because the Japanese government doesn't want us there. So basically they're letting in like foreign residents and
From a handful of countries.
yeah, like some countries they'll let you in under special circumstances. Anyway, tourists aren't allowed in and you can be gone. We're bummed because we should be leaving in about 2 weeks' time. We have another trip planned a little bit closer to home, which you'll see in the next video. So stay tuned if you want to see what we're up to instead.
We have decided to rebook for next year in April.
Yeah, so originally we did say, I think it was the last episode, that February would be like our last time to go, but because you've recently changed jobs, high five, you wouldn't have the holidays to go in February.
Yeah, decided to just kind of delay it, which put us in more of a position where it's not quite school holidays for Easter.
Yeah, it was kind of difficult to make a decision when to go because obviously your new holiday allowance kind of dictates to us when we can go. So like the very beginning of April is Easter, like that's Easter weekend, so obviously we don't want to be there for that. It could also still be cherry blossom season at that point in time as well, so we'd love to go for that, but it's just going to be really busy and probably quite expensive. So we decided to push it out to the end of April and into May.
Few changes with our hotels. We've had to cancel some of them completely and rebook location accommodation elsewhere, just due to the availability.
I've got the details here so I can run through that. So we changed all our hotels and then we changed our flights, and then we had to change all our hotels again because Air France majorly screwed up when I was on the phone to them. So basically we fly out from Glasgow to Amsterdam to Narita with KLM on Friday the 23rd of April 2021, and we, like Troy said, we couldn't get booked into our original accommodations, so we just like booked in any old hotels that we could find that had availability. I don't think a lot of hotels are releasing their schedule that far in advance because what's the point? So the plan is still that we go straight to
Kyoto.
Osaka.
Yes,
Okay,
Osaka.
because we changed that last time.
Yeah.
Osaka from Narita Airport. We are staying at the Ark Hotel Shinsaibashi, which is in Osaka, and we're there for 3 nights. I don't actually know how much we paid, but we're going to pay for it, so I'll put that on screen. We still have the same hotel in Kyoto. It was a little bit more expensive just with the date changes, but it was like a couple of pounds, so it's fine. And so that's a Royal Twin Hotel, Kyoto Hachikoguchi. We're staying there for 2 nights. Then we move on to Mount Fuji. We couldn't get this hotel booked at all that we had, the Fujisan Station Hotel. It's probably likely that we will try change our bookings back if possible, but right now we're staying, it's actually an apartment that has like a little seating area, and upstairs has like a balcony, but we could only get downstairs. So Fuji Scenic House, that's for 3 nights. Then in Tokyo we have 6 nights at the Tokyo Stay Nihonbashi, which is in kind of the same area as what we had originally booked. Our plans kind of stay the same. Our flights
slightly changed due to incompetence at Air France. Unfortunately, our service with Air France the first time round was really good, prompt, everything was done correctly, etc. The second time round unfortunately wasn't the same case.
Basically I had asked for the Thursday flight as per our original plan, so she done that, and then our return flights, there was nothing out of Haneda, so I was like, that's fine, just book us out of Narita, so that's a direct flight back to Amsterdam and then to Glasgow, so it's just like the reverse of what we now have. And that was coming back, she told me it was a night flight on the Saturday, and then she sent me through all the booking confirmations and she's like, can you just double check it's okay? She already had a really bitchy attitude at this point in time because I think it was too much hard work or something like that, and she had booked us on not the Thursday flight, the Friday flight, and the return flight coming home, it was a Saturday morning flight, so I was like, what the heck, like, you need to change this, you haven't booked the correct dates. And she was like, basically, no, I can't do that. There was no availability for the Thursday flights, which she didn't say, so she just automatically booked us on the Friday flight, and then tried to blame me for
her incompetence.
And I'm basically like, you need to change this. So she did. Obviously there's no night flight out of Narita, so we stuck with that morning flight, which is like, see, if she had just said that up front,
yeah,
like, it's fine, but it's just the like whole principle of, no, we're not
trying to hide something.
Yeah.
And it's like, we're gonna see anyway.
And then like, I didn't even get to ask about our luggage. She's like, do you need bags checked on? And I was like, no, we already have to. And I was literally just about to say, is our baggage also changed onto these new flights? And then she's like, okay, that's fine, all done, bye. And that was it. It's just really bad customer service. So they have been emailed, and I will be writing a complaint. And also checking that our bags have actually been added to our booking.
Something that we're hoping this is kind of all over by the time this comes next year, and we're ready to go and able to go, and we can finally enjoy our trip to Japan after all this.
Fingers crossed. We also did look at potentially getting a refund for our flight. We potentially still could do, because British Airways don't have as great flight times, and it's in and out of Haneda, which is fine as well.
But the bonus was that you were getting an extra checked bag.
So you get
with the flights.
Two 23 kg checked bags there and back, so that would probably work in our favour. Let's be honest.
And it was really kind of the same.
It was the same
price.
Yes.
As what we've paid.
Up, yeah.
With Air France, it was 3 months that they were kind of estimating for a refund.
Yeah.
Take it with a pinch of salt, because
is it actually going to be?
Yeah, how many actual refunds have they got to process?
So yeah, so they basically kind of changed their policy so that you can get a refund if you had booked before a certain date, whereas before they were just allowing you to rebook up until a certain date. So that's also gone as well. You can rebook for any future date as long as it's within reason.
That's a wrap for episode 6 of Japlanning.
So I don't know when we'll be back. I'm gonna say maybe in the new year. I don't know.
Yeah, probably maybe just before April period.
Things are probably very likely to change anyway, so we will do another video on that whenever that may come.
Closer to the time.
What I was trying to say was
sayonara
for now. Oh, we did that in sync. Ready?
Sayonara
for now. And yeah, we'll catch you whenever be next.
And keep safe, guys.
Toodles.
Oh, sorry, just winging it.
We have to freestyle it, yeah.
Freestyle.
What song is that? Yeah, this is it. Oh my god, what the heck is that video? Hashtag low budget. Oh my god, he's gonna do P3 players! Oh, he's got more than one song on it too. I think this only got me now.